What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Scott's Financial Thoughts. Today, we're going to talk ETFs for beginners, as well as investments that track the S&P 500 that you can set and forget. You must have the discipline to invest each and every month. The stock market will go up and it will go down. Your job is to invest for the long run, no matter what the market does. In my opinion, the first and possibly the only investment in stock you will need is within the S&P 500. Now, if you look at its inception in 1923 till today, you will see that it has a continual upward track record. Many investors, I believe, would agree it's one of the best indexes to invest in. Some of you may be wondering, what is the S&P 500? Well, it stands for Standard & Poor's 500. It tracks the stock market performance of the 500 largest companies. Now, growing up, my dad used to tell me to save my money and that I should invest, but he never told me what I should invest in or how. I looked into several financial advisors that would try to make me invest into company-led funds that cost a lot of money in fees, which would just eat into a lot of the money that I was trying to invest. In my early years, these fees were very expensive and actually turned me away from investments. I began to think that investing was for the well-off, for the rich. Later, I realized that that was not the case. I found that I could just invest on my own, utilizing online stockbrokers for little money. Stockbrokers such as E-Trade, JP Morgan, Charles Schwab, Webull, Acorns, and Vanguard, just to name a few. Now, let's get into the 8 best S&P 500 ETFs of January 2024, according to Forbes Advisor. Number 1, SPDR S&P 500 ETF Trust, stock ticker SPY. Number 2, iShare Core S&P 500 ETF, stock ticker IVV. Number 3, Vanguard 500 Index Fund, stock ticker VOO. Number 4, SPDR Portfolio S&P 500 Growth ETF, stock ticker SPLG. Number 5, Invesco S&P 500 Equal Weight ETF, stock ticker RSP. Number 6, SPDR Portfolio S&P 500 Growth ETF, stock ticker SPYG. Number 7, Vanguard S&P 500 Value Index Fund, ETF, stock ticker VOOV. And number 8, ProShare Short S&P 500 stock ticker SH. These are the 8 best S&P 500 ETFs of a total of 23, according to Forbes Advisor. So for those of you on the fence, I believe any of the stockbrokers and ETFs mentioned would be a great way to get into the stock market. Put in what you can and continue to grow it, but you can't make any money if you don't start. So come up with a plan by figuring how much you want to make monthly during your retirement. Times it by the rule of 200, and you will know how much you will need to achieve it. To get a clearer picture, go to Google and find an investment calculator and play around with the numbers. The historical rate of return for the S&P 500 is around 10%. The bottom line is to get started today. So if you like what you hear, subscribe and hit the like button if you want more financial thoughts. Also, let me know if there's anything else that you would like me to discuss. See you next time.